Okay, I don't know if this camera is just malfunctioning all the time because it's old, or if it's because the firmware hasn't been updated. But I've never updated the firmware because I don't want them taking away the ability to like fly in certain areas, but I think they can already do that, so I think it's time to upgrade the firmware on this bad boy. Let's see if we can't get it working a little bit better. Firmware is updated. Let's see if this works properly now. God, it's so cold. I feel like my touchscreen barely works. I lost the video feed. Like these antennas kind of suck. All right, well, it keeps losing connection, so I'm just gonna give up for now, but I am gonna clean this a little bit. And you know what? Let's replace these broke propellers. Good as new. So, a couple of things need to happen here. One is I gotta go to the library, return some stuff. Gotta go to the bank, and after I get back, I gotta set up that tent because tonight it's gotta happen. As much as I don't want it to happen, it's gotta happen. Gotta at least sleep outside and know what it's like. I hope that thing is warm. Well, it's right here, isn't it? And you know, I haven't really talked about it, but this is probably the harshest cold snap I've ever experienced living in Indiana, or living anywhere for that matter. It has been so far below freezing for like 10 days now. Maybe it's good to keep the long hair for just a little bit longer. Remember, War for the Planet of the Apes, not recommended. All right, Leroy Jenkins, let's do this. It is definitely way too cold for this. What am I thinking? This is above and beyond for a stupid video review. I like this spot a little bit better, a little more privacy. Okay, so just for some quick context, what's the current temperature in Fahrenheit?
It's 8 degrees Fahrenheit outside.
Okay, now it's time to do the rest of my day. And then tonight, it's gonna be a cold one. Woo! I gotta find some way to channel my inner Rewild University or Iceman Hoff and just get some brown fat or something. I don't know, we have genetic predispositions for climates and stuff, right? Because I feel like my genetic predisposition is for super balmy, sweaty weather because it doesn't bother me at all. The cold, I just like, I need more body fat or something. Woo! Like these birds. Alrighty, heading to my dad's again. My sister, she has the longest winter break. Like, she's still on winter break right now. I forgot to close the garage. Let's play the guessing game. I'm gonna guess it's -1 Fahrenheit.
It's 0 degrees outside.
All I gotta say is, Outdoor Vitals, I hope your sleeping bag temperature rating is accurate. Because if not, I'm gonna be really cold tonight. Okay, we're doing it. First sleeping bag. Also need my sleeping mat and pillow. You're a mean one, Mr. Grinch. It is remarkably cold, and I'm not saying that to like brag or anything. It is like, I mean, I guess just never experienced this many days in a row. My dad was talking about it, like, he said he's lived in the US for God knows how many years. And he said this is the first year that he's ever worn 2 pairs of pants. Yeah. I have slept in cold weather like this before. Once we went to Mohican State Park, and at night it was definitely around this temperature. It was probably like 8 degrees or something. And I had just gotten my 15-degree synthetic bag. And man, when I had just gotten that thing was really warm. Ryan and Andrew, I'm surprised they survived, to be honest. In fact, you can see that video on the Adventure Archive channel. Just look up Mohican. Pretty dumb video. It was before we started the show, and it shows. How is my sleeping mat doing? Oh, it's not bad, not bad. Okay. I watched like the story summary for Yakuza 1 through 3. Where has this series been all my life? This is like so up my alley, dude. Now it's time to go brave the cold and sleep in that sleeping bag. Now I'm gonna treat this just as if I were camping. So I'm gonna be wearing all my clothes because that's what I would do when I'm camping. I have found the more clothes you wear, the better in a sleeping bag. I once heard that it was best to sleep naked in a sleeping bag. I have not found that to be the truth. Well, I can't say I've ever actually been fully naked in a sleeping bag, so maybe they know better. I don't think so. I'm in the tent. Let's get some confirmation of what the current temperature is.
It's -2 degrees outside.
That's -2 Fahrenheit. You know, my legs are in the sleeping bag right now, and they actually feel really warm. Wow, this is not bad. Okay, well, it's actually remarkably warm inside this sleeping bag. I am impressed. It's my first time using a down sleeping bag in the cold. We'll see how I feel in the morning. Thank you for watching today's vlog. I'll see you in that morning tomorrow. What's the current temperature in Fahrenheit?
Okay, I found this on the web.
No. What's the current temperature in Fahrenheit?
Pretty cold in Fahrenheit. -2 degrees.
Oh my God. It is... What? Quiet. Let's... So far. We'll see. Luke Skywalker's off doing stuff. Han Solo's off doing stuff. Leia's doing stuff. Chewie's doing stuff. C-3PO's doing stuff. R2-D2's doing stuff. Darth Vader's doing stuff. Emperor Palpatine's not doing stuff.